So when you read a question, reading it with an open mind is extremely important. And how the question is to be read with an open mind, we will see in this particular analysis video. Okay. So this is a question on slums written by rank 2 Animesh Pradhan. He was a part of our sociology mains program. Okay, so let's take a look at the question first. Write a detailed note on the effects of growing slums in urban areas. So it is mentioned effects, right? Most of the candidates might very innocently think that it asks only the negative effects, but the effects can be positive, the effect can be negative, right? So you must at least cover these two effects. Okay, and if you wish in 2-3 lines, you can also talk about the visible and invisible effects. Since it is sociology, you can use latent and manifest effects. But in GS, never use these terms. Use visible and invisible. So you see the subtle difference in answering the same question on slums in a GS paper and your sociology paper. Okay, let's take a look at the answer. With 13% of urban India living in slums, the proliferation of slums has social, ecological, economical, and political ramifications and requires urgent attention. So it begins with a data point. Okay, that is where your economic survey, your budget, the monthly current affairs, they become all the way more important. So you can make a separate compilation of important data points, not overdose of data, but the important ones. Now the positives and negatives effect of slums are enumerated in the body part of the answer, and if you wish, you can make a separate section for positive effect and negative effect. Okay, so issue of over urbanization and related thinker is mentioned. Then the social issues because of slums, the culture of poverty, Oscar Lewis, cheap labor, related thinker is mentioned. Political consequences, a related thinker is mentioned. That is why there are talks about regularization of slums, official recognition of slums, and there are roads, drains, electricity supply being made in the slums, especially during elections. The issue of child labor, ecological issues, and a thinker is mentioned, effect on vote bank politics, caste issues, the related thinker is mentioned, and towards the end, it is mentioned that Gita Verma notes slums are not just material issues but moral issues. Government and civil society must be empathetic, and because of these diverse impact, it is important that any slum redevelopment plan should also consult sociologists. So a real life example, practical ramifications of studying sociology as a discipline. Okay, and you can also add positives like Dharavi, the largest slum in India. It uh, it acts as a platform for the launch of many startups, businesses. Okay, because not everyone can afford to launch in a formal setup right away in a place like Mumbai. So these are the positive functional aspects. Okay, so that was about this answer. You can download this PDF from the link given in this description below, And in this PDF, you will find the links to our courses, our contacts. You can download the answer copies of Medha Anand, who got 310 in sociology, which is among the highest so far. Okay, see you in the next video. Please take very good care of yourself. Bye bye.